Hi folks, and welcome back to the first Meaningful Money in quite a while. I've been asked a lot recently, is multi-asset investing for everyone? Today I'm going to answer that question. So is multi-asset investing for absolutely everyone? Well, I believe it is, but first let's just remind ourselves what it is. The word multi in multi-asset means two things. It means multiple different kinds of things you invest in. Shares, bonds, property, private equity, infrastructure, timber, gold, commodities, all these things. Lots of things you can invest in within a portfolio. And the second multi is multiple different geographical areas. In other words, you spread your money all the way around the world. And the whole point, of course, of spreading the money, of diversification, is managing risk. Now, usually when I preach about multi-asset investing on the podcast, I talk about passive multi-asset investing. That simply means that the underlying holdings are passive investments, index trackers, things like that, rather than actively managed funds. I got other information about that. Maybe I'll do another video on that pretty soon. So, is it for everyone? Is multi-asset investing for everyone? Well, I believe that everybody's investment approach should include a core portfolio, and that should be 80%, maybe even 90% of your liquid money. So not your property, your home is not an investment anyway, it's your home first of all. But if you've got buy-to-let properties or whatever, those are not liquid, you can't sell them very easily, or potentially you can't sell them very easily. So when it comes to pensions, investments, money in the bank, ISAs, all that sort of stuff, of that, at least 80%, probably for most people 90% of that, is your core portfolio. The thing which will build your wealth over time. And it's that I believe most people will be properly served by having as a multi-asset portfolio. So yeah, I do think it's for everybody as the core investment. You can have some fun around the side in what I call satellite investments, but for the core, multi-asset for me wins every time. Now, a couple of reasons why. Firstly, multi-asset is for everyone because it can be tilted depending on your risk profile. So if you're a very cautious investor, you can opt for a cautious multi-asset portfolio. Likewise, if you're an adventurous investor, you can choose an adventurous multi-asset portfolio. It'll have broadly the same stuff in it, but in different weights. So a more adventurous portfolio would have more shares in it, very sort of simply. The other reason I think it works for everybody is that multi-asset investing is a kind of fire and forget solution. You don't need to tinker with it. If it's set up correctly at outset, it should run and do its job for you over the long term and through whatever's going on in the world and in markets. So it's fire and forget. That's another reason why it's suitable for everyone. Then finally, I like it because there's different ways you can build it to suit different temperaments. So a really interested investor, somebody who really wants to get their hands dirty, can build their own multi-asset portfolio, choosing the underlying components. I even have a course to tell you how to do that. But for many of the rest of us, we like a fairly hands-off approach, and you can buy multi-asset portfolios off the shelf. So it's an incredibly flexible, versatile way of investing, and it suits everybody, and it should be, in my not so humble opinion, the core of everybody's portfolio. So, is multi-asset investing for everybody? Absolutely, I think it is. See you next time.